Hi, I'm here now. Sorry, Papa Squirrel. This was very last minute. I was setting up last minute. That's why. So, what's everyone up to? I see there's 5 people in the chat. Hi, Alexa. Hi, Steven. Hi, Papa Squirrel. Sorry I was late. I got out of work early today. I went in at 5 a.m. and then I left by like noon. And I happened to my coworker was gonna drop me off home, and I told her just drop me off at the thrift store. She's like, at the thrift store, out of all places. I'm like, yeah, drop me off at the thrift store, and then I'll just catch a ride home. So that's what I did. I was at the thrift store for a while, looking around. Hi, Tessa. So I was like, okay, so I found some really cool different pieces that I thought were very cool. And I say, hey, I would like to probably show people how simple it is to find things at a thrift store if you look at them with witchy eyes, which is what I do. I find when I'm thrifting, it's like I look at things in a magical way, whether it's a a very fancy wine glass or something metal, or maybe made out of like even clay, or glassware and stuff like that. And so you can find a chalice and you can substitute with a cup. I mean, I even have a drinking horn. There's so many things that you can use in your practice that are really all around you if you just look at them with a witchy eye. Witchy challenge. Yes, it is a little witchy challenge. I love thrifting. Hi, Justin. Happy Yule, everybody. Hi, Deborah. Happy Yule. I want to wish you guys a happy Yule. Unfortunately, I did not celebrate Yule this year. I didn't even light a candle. I was tired yesterday. I needed to disconnect, and so I used that energy of Yule to kind of like soak in my tiredness to where I'm almost there, but now is when I really have to push because of my type of job that I do. Hi, Carmen. Happy Yule. And so I did not have the energy. I've been trying to organize, make the store pretty, everything. Like, it's so much when customers are like destroying your store. They destroy everything. But I'm happy we're doing okay. So on to the witchy haul. And then I'm going to show you guys some examples also of sorry, I went silent on you guys. So I was happy to find this because this, my receipts, okay. I was happy to find this because one of my coworkers is into collecting Buddhas, and she likes she likes all those different statues and things like that. And so I found this wooden piece, and I think she's Indian. I think she's a Hindu goddess. And I got her for $3.99. And she is the perfect gift for my coworker, which I love. And I love that she stands up on her own. She's carved out of wood. She's really, really pretty. They had her like wrapped up in plastic to preserve her or something, I guess. But hi, Lucy. Happy Yule. Lucy's on vacation with Dave. Oh my God, right, Tessa? Yes. Ah, Papa's girl said, sorry, I took a bathroom break. Oh my gosh. So I just showed this, Papa Squirrel. This is a gift for a coworker of mine who I love dearly. And she likes collecting Buddhas and things like that. And I think this is a Hindu goddess. She's really, really cool. She's obviously holding a serpent. I'm not sure if this is Kali or not because Kali is usually depicted with many arms. So I don't think this is Kali. There's nothing carved on it or anything to identify her. But I'm going to see what I can find out about her. But I thought she'd make a really cool gift for my friend. So the things that I got today are things that I found that would make the perfect little altar set. Whether your practice is private and you can't have an entire space dedicated to your altar or your magic, maybe you can have a small trunk and have certain little items that really you can try and thrift and find things on a budget of $15, $20, maybe even $10. And you can go to a thrift store and you say, I need to create a little altar kit, or wherever you can, like a pop-up altar where you can pop it out, do your working that you want to work with. You don't need these items, but obviously we love tools and things like that and crystals and stuff like that. Always remember that it's just your intention that you need. But it's just your intentions. That's all you need. But obviously certain things facilitate, or we feel that these tools will facilitate us to connect in a quicker way and get quicker results. I understand it. And I love displaying altars and things like that. I love being crazy and over the top. Some of these things are a little bit over the top, but they're really cool thrifty finds. So I'm going to show you 2 examples of travel altars that I have. These I actually put together to sell, but I never sold them. And then I have my own personal one, which I'm not going to show today. I'll probably do that in another video. So this I bought for myself because this belongs to a set that I own. And I think this is from Central America. And it's made out of clay. And this is pottery. It is Central American Indian pottery. And this is actually like an ashtray, kind of, but it has 3 legs. You can put some sand in there that won't damage the bottom. You put a layer of sand, and you could put your charcoal and burnt charcoal. You can use it as an offering bowl. You can use it as a cauldron. You can use it for so many things. This was $5, but it was $5 because I know this is something that is very, very unique. I don't think they make these anymore unless you actually go to Central America somewhere. I don't know where they're from, if they're from Peru or Mexico, I'm not sure. But the other pieces that go with this that I own, that I bought together like probably over a year ago. Yeah, that was like 3 or 4 years ago, before I even had YouTube. When I was in my Native American altar where I have my natives, and my Caribbean natives also. I don't only work with Native American ancestors. My ancestors were the natives that lived in the Caribbean. And I also have African ancestry because of the slave trade in the Caribbean that happened when the Spanish came to conquer the Caribbean. They brought the slaves with them. So I'll show you the set that goes with this, because unless I put it somewhere else. Hold on. Okay, so these I use as offering dishes for my Native Americans or my native spirits. And this is actually a cup. And I keep here liquid libation as an offering. And then this is the bigger cauldron. You see it's bigger. And I have tobacco, some flowers, some sage in here. And so now this is part of the set. And I just found this today. And I thought it was awesome because if you see that this one is way bigger. So now I have the little set. So I thought that was really cool. This was really like a treasure find because I knew this set had more pieces to it. I had a feeling of it. And then I never found any more pieces till today. I randomly found that in the thrift store. I said, oh, it's like another mini cauldron. Hi, Gypsy. Happy Yule. Hi, Mama Squirrel. I didn't see you get here. Hi. I love you, Mama. I'll be right back. Okay. This I'll show afterwards. So this is the piece that I'm going to keep. That's for me. I'm going to keep everything else too, but... Yay! Lucy's going live at 8. Okay. So what else did I find? Mama would probably find this very interesting. I paid $3.99 for this. $3.99 I paid for this. But this, to me, I think represents Lilith. Or I don't know who else it can represent. Maybe Ishtar, because she's a winged goddess. I don't think it's Egyptian. Might be, but I don't think it's Egyptian. So I found this little metal statue for $3.99. She obviously has breasts, so she's female. And then she's holding this weird ring thing in her arm. I don't know if her arm is like that. And then she has a regular arm, and she's winged. But I found her today, and she was $3.99. And I thought, this is definitely some type of goddess. And I thought she'd be cute because she can literally be a tiny statue in a little travel altar. You can even keep a travel altar in a little bag. Thank you, Alexa. Oh, Lilith for sure. Right, Mama? That's what I thought. I thought Lilith for sure. That arm piece thing. Maybe she has this giant claw or something. This must mean something. If not, she's definitely, probably what it is she's holding the moon in her hand or something, like a crescent moon. So I thought she was really cool. I paid $4 for her, but I thought she was worth it. She's like cast iron or metal or some type of textured metal. But I love it. I think she's cool. Then this I had already seen a few weeks ago, and I didn't get it. I've come across it twice already, and I didn't get it because I was like $4 for another cauldron. And then I was like, oh, but it's cute. And it reminds me of one I got in Tarot stock, which is really cute, a little mini metal cauldron. And that one I have in my travel altar. So I found, let me take the tape off. I also paid $3.99 for this, but I thought it was really, really cool. And it's this cute little Asian pot that has these dragons. And this is the top. And it's a little cauldron. And it has this blue protective, like, paint over it on the inside. So I thought it was really cute to burn charcoal, burn a little offering. There's so many things you could do. So I thought, hey, why not just get it? It's been waiting for me like for 3 weeks. My last 3 trips at the thrift store, I never got it. I think these things are loose and I can tighten them up, but I don't mind it. I think it's really cool the way it is. And then last but not least, I thought this was super cute because I haven't seen one this small. It's for mini tapers, and I paid $2.99 for this, and I think it's brass, and I thought it was super cute. And this would be like this is like a perfect altar kit right here, guys. Like a really 1, 2, 3 on the go altar kit. You could keep this in a bag in a cute little wooden box, something you can tuck under your bed. There's, you just got to be creative and look at things with a witchy eye. You'll be amazed at all the magical things around you that are at your hand, right there at your hand. It's funny because when I was a teenager, when I was learning from books and things like that, and I would read name of these herbs and the color of the candle, and maybe I didn't have the color of the candle, and I was still 14 years old. It's not like I had a job, and so I would pair up my little allowance. I would get like $10 a week, $5 or $7, $8 a week sometimes, or $2 to go to eat something at school if I didn't want to get lunch. So I would pair up my little money, and then I'd be like, Mom, take me to the dollar store. And there I would get like my saint candles and my Mary statues and things like that, Hi, Opal. Hi, Marge. I think I have the match to that on my Hecate altar, Hexen. Oh, the candle holder, Mama? That's so cool. So those are the things that I found. Now I want to show you some things that I already had. Other options of what a cauldron can be. This is a vessel that I actually have on my Native American altar also. And it can be used as an offering dish, an offering bowl. You can burn petitions here also. You can lay it up flat on a piece of tile. Like you can get a nice thick tile or something like that, or a piece of stone or a piece of wood. I don't recommend wood because wood could burn, but something stone. You can have like a little tile, and then this rests on top if you are going to burn things in this. So the bottom doesn't get hot, or it'll crack or burn whatever surface you have this sitting on. The same you can do with this bowl. This, it's like a soup bowl, but I love the spoon. The tip of the spoon has this awesome coating, and this is like made out of terracotta. I have a candle holder. Check that out. And this is really cool because you can burn your candle and you can put herbs that have the properties that you need for that candle working, and you can sprinkle them on the inside. You can use crystals in here. You could surround it with crystals, different things. And then this is the vessel here. And then you can find a three-legged stand, and you can rest this on a three-legged stand, and then you can definitely burn things in here also. These I've had because I'm about to make another altar set, but I haven't found it. But I'm thinking of actually maybe do a few lives where I can sell things and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things that I get like, oh, this could be useful for someone, or this could be useful for someone. So I've been, when I thrift now, like I have so many things that I don't need in my practice, and I use everything. Sometimes I use things for a while, clean them out, and put them away, and things like that. But it's because I felt for a very long time when I was starting that, oh, like, well, I don't have this statue, I don't have this, and you look online and some statues go for $100. You can get a statue for like $50, but It's like I've thrifted statues that have cost me $2 and $3 and things like that. It's like when you look at it, some people think that you need to really spend money in your craft and all this and all that, but you'll be amazed like the stuff you can find for really cheap, and maybe it's not easy. You don't need these things, but if it does make you feel better and, you feel that it's going to empower you even more, then go for it. But I just want to show you guys how simple things can be. My bass statue was 9. There are always something to find in stores. Yes, I love thrifting. Honestly, it's very magical. It's very therapeutic for me. And yeah, I've been finding some cool deals. For a while I had stopped thrifting, and then for a while I couldn't find certain things, and then I stopped looking, and then today out of nowhere I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and go to the thrift store and see what I find. They're texting me from work. I hate it. Like, even if I come home early, they'll call me or stress me out, or, oh, hey, we have this and this going on. Like, what do I do? Handle it. I had some ISIS statues. Don't know if I still do. Hope I still have my Athame. Oh, Marge. Bye, Gypsy. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you a couple of smaller altars that I have. Well, these are not that small. These are not that small. So, how do I do this? Okay, I have to stand up because they're huge. They're heavy. I should move this back, like over here, and then move this back. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now this is a heavy trunk. And I want to show you guys this beautiful trunk that I found at the thrift store. And it has these wooden handles on the side. And inside I have an altar kit. I have this bottle, which is an old Avon bottle that you can use for oil, for offering, as a flower vase, whatever you want to use this for. You could even put an incense stick in here and burn incense stick, and the ash will fall right inside here. This is a cool scarf that I thrifted that I loved, and I made it part of the altar kit. So this would be your altar cloth. And I'm showing you guys these examples of things you can find at the thrift store. This bag I got from from buying Scully's and things like that. These I got at Dollar Tree, and they are birthday candles, but they're tall and skinny and in different colors. And you get 2 of each color. You get 14 candles for $1. And I put that as part of the altar kit. I also have frankincense, myrrh, incense cones. And this was a kit that I was going to sell. I just never got around to selling. And you get that inside the little bag. In here, we have a really cool cauldron that I had found a while ago. And it's really, really good condition. It even has these cute little legs and a cute little lid. Ooh. There you go. A cute little lid. In here, so this kit is like my second. What I do is I have a one kit that I travel with, and then this kit I build it if I have to go outside to do a ritual. I build it. So certain items in here are not for sale. So far, what I've shown is the scarf, the cauldron, these. This is not for sale. This is my glass piece that represents the horn god in my travel altar. And it's this glass piece that I thrifted. And it's like a goat on a mountain range. So this reminds me of the horn god. This reminds me, I think this is Mary, but it reminds me of like Hecate. And so she's also carved in a piece of glass. Isn't that really cool? She's flat on the other side, see? But then on the front side. So this is part, excuse me. The 2 glass pieces, the god and goddess, that's part of my personal collection. This was my first athame, atum. I've heard the athame be called different but similar names. But this was my first athame. And it's a wizard. And you really just have to push in the hat and the knife comes out. And it was my perfect athame for when I was a teenager. And I got this on a vacation trip that we went to. This is my first athame, which I still love and still work with. These are part of the altar kit. They are up for sale. They're brass. I haven't cleaned them up, but they're very beautiful. Very beautiful detailing. It's almost as if it's like some vines. And they're 2 candle holders. And they're heavy. They're brass. I also wanted to include here, just as a few little extra, some stones. We have tiger's eye, rose quartz, carnelian, clear quartz, and a piece of amethyst. And this is a chalice that I picked to go with this altar set. So everything in this kit is included except for the athame and the 2 glass representations of the god and goddess. But the whole kit is still up for grabs. I love this little cauldron. I used it for a while, but I have so many. I know some people can actually use it, you know, and enjoy it and put it to good use. I do have some statues and things that I can substitute for in the kit. So if anyone would be interested, just message me and stuff. We could even discuss a price. I'm not trying to like sell $100 altar kit or nothing like that, you know. So just let me know. But I love this trunk. I love this trunk. I love this trunk a lot. It's a beautiful trunk. Now Josh is calling me. He's not answering now. He was calling me. Hello. Anyway, just let me know. If you're interested, we can discuss price. I can show you pictures and send you pictures of different things you can add to it, take away from it, different things that I have that we can change it a little bit if you want to, like tools and stuff like that. Hello. Sorry, guys. Why is it that I'm live? I get interrupted every time, but then when I'm not live, nobody calls me, texts me, nothing. Nothing. The house is silent. Nothing. Thank you, Marge. Sorry, guys. I've been ignoring the chat. Feel free to worship. Papa Square, if you get that Dreamkeeper's Tarot of your wish list, please do a showing. Interested in this deck. It's beautiful, the Dreamkeeper's Tarot. It's really different. I've seen pictures of it. It's nice. All right, guys. I'm going to show you one more little altar that I have. That is up for grabs. Now, this one is dedicated to like a green witch, a herbal witch. It could be like an apothecary to start your own little herb kit or incense kit, you know, like different ingredients, like your ingredient box where you keep all your little vials of herbs and oils and things like that, and your concoctions and potions. So the thing, this brought this print around it, but certain areas were beat up, and I had found these really cool 3D stickers that I stuck on top of the beat up spots, and it represents the same flower that's actually on the print. So this is a popped up one. This yellow one is a popped up sticker, and then this one in the front, it's a popped up sticker. You see what I mean? And then look at these right here also, these on the side. You see what I mean by it's a pop-up sticker? So I thought it was really cool. I kind of fixed the deal, the problem. So this one's really cool shape. It's very interesting. And it smells good. So here you have candles of each color. These are Shanika candles. And I tied it up with just a little like suede cord. So you have one of each color. This is a more simple box, but again, each box is different and has its own things. This is a cool bottle that you can use for your own potion making. You can use it to keep something. You can spice it up, dress it up, do whatever you want with it. And this is up for grabs too. And then I gave some incense cones. Love those. I gave one of the little glass holders for the shine candles. They're gonna fall. The shine candles. So that's your candle holder. You get an empty small little brown vial. These are from oils, like the essential oils. When I run out, I rinse the bottle off and I buy these packs of small corks and I reuse the bottles for different things. In here you have copal. This is copal. Yep, copal. It's copal. So this is copal, and this is another little vial in a different shape. Just thought it'd be cute, like a little potion kit. In here you have a mixture of herbs. It's like an herb mixture that I had bought a while back, and I actually use it. You can use this as a tea. You can use it to burn. You can use it in spells. You have roses, lavender, chamomile, rosemary, and something else. But you have that. 2 pieces of Palo Santo that you can burn. Now, these are really rustic, and I love these, but I really don't need them in my kit. So I thought that they'd be really cool in a witch's herbal kit because it's very natural. So these are these little glass vials that you can put tea light candles in or even a votive candle. And they came like this with this stuff tied around it and these little branches. And how cute are those? In a cute little altar. So I thought that was cute to add as part of the this altar. And then I also gave 2 vials of my regular witch's salt. This has the same mixture of herbs as the bag with salt, Epsom salts. And then I also added some essential oils that are more of a floral citrusy to add more scent to them and kind of moisten up the salts and scent them at the same time. So this is all the box brings. You get the box, which is beautiful, 2 candle holders, the 2 vials of witch's salt. You get 2 Palo Santos, a mix of herbs. Shandon is the scent of these. It smells so good. You get an empty vial and a vial of copal that you can also burn. That is resin, copal resin. You get the little glass candle holder for the candles. And you get this beautiful bottle that you can even make this into a spirit bottle. That'd be interesting. Make a spirit bottle out of that. That'd be very cool. Now, this one doesn't have an altar cloth with it, but I can include an altar cloth with it. So if anyone's interested, also let me know. These are really cool. See the 3D stickers, but I had I bought them to resemble these flowers. They kind of do resemble it pretty well. But I bought it because those parts of the box were beat up. And I didn't want to paint over it with just a plain color because I thought it was going to mess up the box. So I was like, let me just try and find flower stickers that kind of mimic the flowers on the box. And I succeeded. I succeeded. Thank you, Opal. I like this little box. Thank you, Opal. I gravitate to nature theme also. Will you be making your scrying mirrors for any? I have a scrying mirror made. I don't want to show it here because I can't. No, I can't show it. I'm sorry. It's a gift and I can't show it. That person will show it on a live feed when they receive my package to them. Great idea. All right, guys. So that was the live today. I just want to show you guys these cool kits that I have been had them there. You know, I just want to show you guys different things that all these items have been thrifted, including the boxes. They've been thrifted. I sage these things, I bless them, cleanse them, and create the little altars. And sometimes I use them. This herbal one I haven't used because I have my apothecary. The other travel one, the only things that I use on a personal level are these things, which are mine, which they're not part of, and my athame. But everything else I haven't really used. Only the little cauldron that, but the cauldron is like new inside because I had filled it up with sand to burn charcoal in there. And even if I don't burn charcoal, if you fill it up with some sand, like at least halfway, you can stick incense cones in there to burn. You can burn petitions and pieces of paper. You can burn, you know, again, you don't want to touch the cauldron while it's hot because you'll burn yourself. So this is why you could use a little tile and things like that, or a little tripod that will hold the cauldron kind of like in the air that it won't actually touch the surface that it will burn. Thank you, Marge. This I've had for years. I've had this athame since I was probably like 12 or 13 years old. And I felt so cool because it was like, oh, I have a knife. Like my parents trust me to get a knife, and I love it. I used to hang it on my wall because it has this latch on it. I should still hang that on the wall. And see, it's the hat that pops up. And it's a double-edged athame. It's a pocket knife. All right, guys. So, hi, Adrian. Hi, Witchy Woo. Mary Yule. So, these are my witchy altars and things that I thrifted today and things that I've had already, and just some ideas for you guys on mini altars, travel altars, your personal altar. You know, if you don't have a lot of space, this is the way to go. And I mean, it gets the job done and it's fun putting it together. All right, guys, you take care. Have blessed holidays. Merry Christmas. Merry Yule. Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa if you celebrate Kwanzaa, and any other holidays out there that different nationalities and nations celebrate during this time of year. I want to wish you success in this new year, happiness, love, health. And yeah, guys, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.